Mm, Well, I guess Connor would have been working to get helping out or get the vampires sorted out and helping Esme with that and working with the and working out some plan to event to go kill Elgar at some point and Kefka. But and then he also would have been I guess taking he would have been hold on. And then he since he's not going to explode in the sun and shit and things aren't going from one war to the other in like a week. I guess might have like started taking Cerulean on like little dates as well, so they can work out their relationship and shit, and actually act like they're a thing.
With the Lasombra clan between Esma and this new other person from Rosaria, the two candidates, Lulu Lasombra, a Yanti with the head of what looks like a beautiful cobra woman. Whose support do you have between the two?
Probably Esme because I don't know the other one. So
Okay, roll a d500 for Esme.
500. Okay.
Yes, these will be the votes. You can use inspiration if you don't like the number. Are you satisfied, sir?
Sure. Yeah.
Esme loses by a little bit, not too many votes. She didn't really want to become the head of the Lasombra clan, but she will be the head of this charter, as uh, Lydia Lulu Lasombra will be taking over the clan.
Hmm.
Unless you want to use inspiration and change your thinking.
No, that's fine.
I'm back.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
and then you said you're taking
Yeah,
Cerulean
Connor would have
on
been taking.
dates.
Yeah, like
Okay, and what? Who would like to go next to say what they've been doing for a month?
I'll go next. Callum probably would have been. He'd probably be popping in every once in a while with Brightside, checking in on the kid, making sure, probably just asking a few questions, asking if, he's seen the devil or whatever in the past. He'd probably check on him every, every 2 days, 3 days?
You're checking on Harold. You're talking about?
Yes. Yes.
Overall with the group, is anyone adopting him, making him a squire, a apprentice of any sort, or are you guys gonna find him a family to take him in?
like a Cerulean question.
I
Yeah,
feel like
that's why I'm asking everybody in general.
I was thinking once we solved the whole devil problem, we probably could just give him away to a family.
Do we know that the devil problem is solved, though?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
We
That's what I
banished
was.
him back to the hells, but we didn't do anything else. Cerulean would probably feel it'd be safer to keep him around. Because imagine if that kind of thing happened in a regular household.
Yeah.
So, with the devil problem, do you plan on trying to solve it in a holy manner, or are you going to try to solve it by making a new deal with the devil or finding a loophole?
Uh, all of the above.
All of the above.
So basically, trying to solve it possibly a holy way. Basically, making sure we have basically plan A through C. If the holy way isn't working, then we can look for a loophole. If the loophole isn't working, the last ditch effort is to just make another deal.
Okay, roll an investigation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you remember Aldrich Gale, the Leviatar um, high priest?
That the one who reattached Cerulean's arm?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes. No?
No.
Oh.
Woman attached to her.
Oh!
Eldritch is the Leviatar priest.
Oh, a woman
Oh.
did it? I forgot. Sorry.
What
Who
happened?
who attached your arm?
I don't know, some random church lady who we now owe a favor.
Fuck. That's what happens when I don't write that down. I'm gonna have to watch an episode back. You do find Aldrich Gale that offers to perform an exorcism for the child. Um, but it's gonna cost 4,000 gold.
4,000 gold.
4,000 gold?
And he guarantees that the boy will be cleansed of the evil if you pay this price.
How much is a platinum?
1,000.
1,000 gold.
Okay,
In
so
my
we basically,
universe, at least, yeah.
so they need at least 4 platinum.
I think we have some platinum lying around.
I got none.
Okay.
Xander.
That's it. I would relay this to
You had some
everybody.
platinums, don't you?
Maybe.
But yeah, I would relay this to everybody, saying that the boy can be completely cleansed
The
by
the de-
him.
the devil also, if you also while you're investigating this and discussing money, the devil offers to take the boy off the contract if you offer your own SoCal.
What does he do with the soul?
You'll be transformed into something different after you die.
So, no effects until after I die.
Basically, yeah, but essentially you're going to hell. And you
Yeah, I
might
figured
become
that.
and you might become nothing, you might just become some essence that gets devoured by a devil or nothing. If you decide not to pay the price of Aldrich Gale.
Well, I mean, we got it, so I'll pay it. But so hopefully he said it should work, so it should work.
And with Brightside not needing to sleep, keeping an eye on him for the whole month after the uh, exorcism upon the child's soul, taking him off the devil's contract, you don't see anything abnormal after this month.
Okay.
Hmm.
I guess then after that, we can go ahead and find him a home.
Okay, who else would like to go next if you're done, Cal?
Yep.
Nobody? Okay.
Portavon's
I
going
think
to
I-
spend the month keeping an eye out for any other Leonins from their homeland.
Keeping an eye out for Leonins.
Yeah, seeing if word has gotten back somehow that they've actually been found. If they're attempting to sneak more forces in.
You have an interesting discussion with Lorelei and the tall brute Rorik that was with her. They say that all past quote unquote crimes are forgiven, and you have won fair and square through combat. And the fact that you spared their lives is proof enough that you've changed your ways as Leonins. And Lorelei and her pride would actually like to join the City Watch. Do you accept them?
Yep, and I guess the rest of the month is a watch training montage.
Push it to the limit! As they get some hardcore training from Cordovan. And then, I think Xander is the only one left, right?
Alright.
Aside from me.
Oh, Cerulean, yeah, but you're not important either, so it doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. So Xander, every night you go to bed, you've been waking up. Do you have a feature that keeps you up all night, or no, or you go to sleep normally?
No, I go to sleep normally.
So when you wake up next to maybe like the desk of your bed, and you're scribbling horrible drawings of what you don't understand, but you think it might be the being that might be your Patreon. But every night you go to sleep, you draw on a piece of paper, or you'll wake up to see that you're drawing on the wall of your room, or you'll see different stones positioned in different ways outside. What are you doing to deal with these weird new happenings to you?
Well, I guess I'll just try to. Well, first I'll try to ignore it, and then if it keeps going after that, I'll try to cast. Where is it? Here, contact under plane.
Okay, what do you say when you're trying to contact whatever is out there? And then make an intelligence saving throw as you cast the spell.
Uh,
You want to keep the 9?
I'll try again. Well, I guess for sidetrack cast I fail and pass out.
Do you want to roll the damage or do you want me?
I'll just do it. But then that's half because resistance.
Okay, how do you act in this state of insanity until you pass out?
Uh, hmm. I guess I'll ask. Do you need me right now?
Who are you asking?
Who?
You say this out loud, but it comes out as gibberish.
Hmm. I guess it's just. Hmm. Well, I guess in that point of insanity, I'll just try to like babble and hear nonsense about why you're doing this now. Uh, why after all this time? What do the messages mean? I guess I'll be doing that with like mentally and out loud.
You see Bob in the room. Bob in the room doesn't act the same as usual. His tentacles are still as he's floating and he turns to you and you hear a voice in your mind that says, "Consume the heart of Nyx."
Yeah, hearing that, Daniel probably clutch his head and then.
And you hear this and you hear this, and I don't know if you scream or just stay in your room, but anyone um, will notice that you will, um, in your state, is acts very strange until you fall asleep. Until the next day, you finally gain um, sanity and you become yourself, but you still hear the message clear that in your mind something keeps compelling you to consume the heart of Nyx.
Hmm.
Do you do anything else this month?
Well, after hearing that, I'll. Wait, who has the heart next? Callum, you got it right.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'll go to Callum, try to convince him to let me see the heart next for a bit, to study it.
To study it.
Yeah, I believe there's some more properties that I can extrude from it.
Well, now that the child is fine, or going to be, I don't need it anymore, so here. And he'll give it to you.
He says thanks and heads back to his room.
And what do you do?
Well, I'll try casting contact at a plane again.
Okay,
Oh,
make an intelligence saving throw.
yes.
Okay, you can ask the entity up to 5 questions.
All right. I ask, will this kill me? Will this damage my mind and body in a negative way? Will I still be myself? Can I choose not to eat this?
Eat it. Eat it.
Will this give me power? Hmm. Well, Bobby, give me this much. Might as well go all the way. How am I supposed to eat a rock?
I think you just gotta swallow that shit.
Eh,
Isn't it as big as your fist?
that's what I'm thinking.
Unhinge your jaw like a snake.
When you try to consume this thing, it dissolves into an essence that slowly fills into your mouth like some kind of vapor. Make another intelligence saving throw. You faint onto your bed. Bob looks concerned. You have a hard time getting up. You feel your body convulsing. You feel everything inside you changing, but you feel more powerful. All this knowledge coming into your mind would make a normal person insane, but you are able to take in the knowledge of the old one, of the great Yellow King.
The knowledge, power. I see it now.
Damn, are you saying anything?
Uh-oh.
Oh, his stream died too.
Oh no.
Xander
Ah.
killed him.
Too
Hello?
much knowledge.
There you
Hello?
go.
Hello.
Did my stream
Hello.
actually die?
It looked like it did for a second, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
it seems like it's up. It seems like it corrected itself.
Okay, I was saying some shit and I now have to say everything that I just said that no one heard. Again.
Nope.
Xander. Your spell slots change basically essentially you feel the knowledge of everything coming into your mind. Your spell slots change from a regular warlock to a full spellcaster, which gives you a lot more range with your spells. If you know what I'm talking about.
I think so because I still got the sorcerer thing, and it's just spell slots 4, 3, 1.
Let me see if I can change it. Um, no, you got the full spell slots now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So, yeah, basically, you have access to more spells and more control, almost like a wizard, where you can control um, the level of what you're casting and how many slots you have, which is the equivalent of a wizard at your level.
Nice. Great old one wizard.
Okay, and then if that is all you're doing, then we will go to Cerulean.
Hey.
Yes, Dad?
Well, after all that happened, I'm gonna need some money. I'm gonna do some odd jobs for Uranus.
Some odd jobs. Okay. Roll a D1000. Okay, you get 238 plus 214 for the random odd favors that Mr. Uranus wants you to do.
Hmm. Eh. Hmm. Well, I think I want more than that. So, sneakily, as best I can, I have Bob go invisible to his house, and while he's asleep, I cast Great Doll on him, so I get paid more.
He wakes up the next day and gives you an additional 242.
All right then.
Getting
And then,
stiffed by those rocks.
and then we go to Cerulean.
Cerulean has probably just been keeping herself as busy as she can possibly make it. Aside from going on the dates with Connor, she's probably been helping train the recruits, patrolling the beaches, or for part of the night to make sure no monstrosities are coming out of the lake or the ocean anymore. And in whatever free time she has left, she's checking on the Bibelith egg and keeping Vexus company. Like, seeing if there's anything he wants to do.
How do you and Cordovan train the new recruits of all the City Watch?
Dun, 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 dun.
Um, Gordovan, do you have any ideas?
Well, we have to introduce them to how to operate inside of a city rather than on the plains.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
3 days of sewer patrols.
Agreed!
Okay, both of you roll a survival as you do 3 days straight of sewer patrols with them. Okay, and what are you guys doing to show them how to survive in the city and become one of the City Watch?
Probably Cerulean would probably be demonstrating weapon techniques for fighting in closer quarters than they're used to. And how to reduce environmental casualties that are generally brought about by a group of trigger-happy Leonins running around.
And Cordovan will be explaining how to track people over the different elevation levels on different terrains compared to the plains and grasslands and all that. And how to spot the various types of crimes that will be committed in a city.
Okay. You guys show them the way the month. They become country bumpkins to uh city slickers in no time. Being living in tribal ways and maybe less technology compared to what Valoria has to offer. Um, they get immaculated, accumulated. I don't know.
Accumulated.
Accumulated to the new setting, and then
Acclimated.
acclimated. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. They get slowly used to everything. A lot of them, it's a mix of people taking either the quirks off of Cordovan being more headstrong into situations and dealing with it physically, or uh, you got the Cerulean's brilliant mix of magics and combat that inspire a different sect of fighters. And they slowly all start to agree that yes, there should be alligators and crocodiles in the sewers. And after a
Okay.
month of all this happening, you all come downstairs. Per usual, getting your per usual breakfast, right? Or no? Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
You're right.
Okay, I'm
Cerulean wants
right.
some coffee.
You get some fucking coffee, right?
Yep. Her usual morning coffee. Strong enough to kill a vampire.
And as you take a sip, a Haragon out of nowhere lands right on the bar counter. Progi-san! Would you like to explain your character and how they look like?
Okay.
Yeah, you better fucking do a good job. This is the OG group. You can't fuck up.
Okay. So, yeah, a portal just opened up and dropped out this bunny man. He looks very confused
What
and
was
very concerned.
what
Huh?
what was the bunny man doing beforehand, before being teleported instantly into this realm of existence?
He was just walking in the forest just outside of the Witchlight Carnival when he had heard some mysterious giggling. He looked around, he didn't see anything weird, and when he took a step forward, he fell through a fucking portal and landed right onto this counter. He is rather short and he's dressed in kind of fancy clothes. He has long, uh, curly red, orange hair. And uh, he looks around and he starts freaking out and scrambling off of the counter, looking around at all the people, absolutely terrified. And I believe, no, that's it.
How do
Cordovan
you...
immediately
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cordovan immediately stands, grabs his glaive, and then starts using it to poke at the ceiling to see if there's a loose board or something.
Cerulean is going to take a just swig of her coffee, and then with her other hand, she'll grab Progi by like either the front or the back of what he's wearing, depending on what's facing her at the time, and just pick him up off the bar and set him down on the ground. Where the fuck did you drop from?
I don't know. I was just walking in the woods and now I'm here. I don't know. He's like cowering.
She'll take a look up at the ceiling as well. Well, there's no holes up there.
Jean-Philippe comes
There's
up.
this-
Excuse me, sir. That is not a seat. If you would mind getting off the fucking counter, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he moves and he just like stands up, you know, like kind of like probably in the middle of the area.
I don't know if you can see your token up there.
Yes. I can now.
Cerulean hold up her free hand to help him down.
Jean-Philippe is
Oh.
angry and says, "Why do you guys act like savages with the furniture and everything in here?"
Hey, we had nothing to do with this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's this cloud of mist that comes from the ceiling. Probably, I don't know if you'll see it. And eventually forms behind the giant Leon that you met. And kind of just gives her a hug from behind. As he looks around very groggily. What? Did your brother drag something else in here? Did you tell him to stop doing that?
Cerulean will take another swig of her coffee. Gotta reach up with her free hand to caress Connor's cheek. No, that one fell out of the sky. Almost landed right in my coffee. It was very strange.
A rabbit's fallen from the sky.
Yes.
You know that. Strangely, that's not the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
Callum saw the whole entire thing, and he just is still watching, just drinking his beverage. Probably just had some juice or something, just watching.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, this happens sometimes.
Darren just saw that and just decided to just finish his food first before dealing whatever that was.
Cerulean will kind of tap the seat next to her. Come over here and have a seat. No one's going to bite. You look like you could use a drink.
Maybe. Briggs very cautiously walks back over to where Cerulean and Connor are.
You look at Cotter. You notice he has bright, deep red eyes and fangs that kind of poke out under his and elongated fangs that pop out as he, smiles.
Rogi does take note of that. He doesn't say anything, but he's definitely taken notice.
Cerulean will kind of half offer her coffee cup. You want some coffee, or maybe alcohol is more your style? There is tea, but he's kind of got a monopoly on it. And she points in Xander's direction.
Well, actually, at the moment, I want to. Where am I?
In a bar.
Bigger than
I'll
that,
figure that
Kotavan.
out.
You're in Vaeloria.
Where?
Vaeloria.
It's where this bar is located.
I could figure that out. Where is Vaeloria?
DM, my brain has jumped out of my ears. What is the land this where Vaeloria is?
It's an uncharted continent that hasn't been explored, but some people call it Nocthalis.
Continent of Nocthalis. Mostly uncharted. Where are you from?
The ceiling of the bar.
Cordovan, shut up. You're not helping.
I'm what is it? Well, I'm not exactly from a specific area. I'm from the Witchlight Carnival. Have you heard of that? Or
Can't say that I have. Near, go over there.
Isn't really any bells, no.
well, it's a carnival that travels all over Faerun. So, wait.
Faerun?
Oh dear. I suppose I really am far from home. Oh dear.
I would probably say so.
Oh, lovely.
Well, look on the bright side. There's worse places you can end up at. Although, it's not like this one's that much better.
Oh, not much better at all.
Xander, are you alright? You seem a bit down.
Yes, I'm fine.
Right?
Cerulean will offer her coffee cup to Progi again.
I'm good for the moment, thank you. Do
You're the
you
one that did
know?
that anyway. This one likes to put a pound of sugar in those.
Oh,
Might
no,
kill you
I'm
a little.
good.
Might kill you a little heart.
Moira the orc server, she brings a kettle of coffee and tea for the whole party.
Cerulean will just grab the coffee pot and refill her mug.
I think Brookie will cautiously get himself a mug and get himself some coffee.
He would see Cerulean adding way too much sugar to hers.
Do a constitution saving throw as you take a sip of this coffee, pierogi.
My idea. Could I get my usual, by the way?
Moira goes into the back and blends the synthetic heart into a juicer. Puts a couple of shots of alcohol into it and hands you to your cup. You didn't need to make that constitution saving throw because it's just coffee and it's not really poisonous. Same thing with the tea.
Thank you, dear.
Callum goes up to get some
No.
tea, and
No. No one serves you.
Pierogi just sees a 5 foot, basically just an inch taller than him if you don't count the ears, Earth Genasi with many wearing a bunch of different robes that are mostly meant to like for sunlight and such, and brown hair, brown eyes, and his skin is a tannish red color, kind of like sand.
Brookie will look at him and kind of analyze him a little bit, but mostly just acknowledging he's there.
He'll look at Pierogi, just smile and wave.
He's gonna awkwardly wave back as he sips his coffee. Well, I don't suppose any of you know how to make a portal back to Faerun, since you don't even know what the hell Faerun is.
Best I could do is throw you back up towards the ceiling and see if you disappear.
No,
be
I
pretty
think
funny,
that would just kill me. Oh?
What did you say, Connor?
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Well, perhaps for you, but not for me.
I don't know about us specifically being able to make a portal, but quite a few of us are from different planes. If you ask around, you might find a way back.
Okay. Perhaps I will. Right this moment, I don't feel the best.
You know, speaking of unexpected surprises, Cerulean, what's been going on with that egg of ours? Yours, I guess.
I haven't seen much change. I think the little thing is doing fine. Still alive.
Where do you keep the egg?
Up in our room?
When was
I
the
was
last
thinking
time you
like
checked?
someone's room.
When was the last
probably-
time you checked on the egg?
She probably checked on it right before she came downstairs to get her coffee.
That's lit. Pick a 1 or a 2, Cerulean. Never mind, I did it too fast. Pick a number 1 through 5.
3.
3, okay. Okay. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just rolling. Go ahead.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying. Go ahead. I was just making sure when was the last time you checked on the egg and yada yada.
All right. Yeah, it seemed fine. Little one was still inside. I could sort of sense its thoughts. Same, gibberish as usual, though.
Maybe I should go look at it. I'll be able to give it an X-ray scan to see how it's doing on the inside. Oh yeah, I should probably describe my character. You just see a 6'3" dark-skinned human with a cloak over his head, with his dreadlocks pouring out. Right in front of him, he has a octopus, a floating octopus. Usually, you can see him floating just a few inches above the ground.
You sure you're alright, Xander? You look oddly tired.
Just had some trouble sleeping a few nights, but it should be well now. Nothing to concern yourself about.
If you're sure. Well, now that Harold is okay, I'm going to go take him to go see if he can find a new family. It's definitely a lot safer than traveling around with us, or even being in this tavern sometimes. So.
Agreed. Much as I have become fond of the little one, he's not exactly the safest in our company. As that nasty business with Lorelei proved.
So you put him
Yes.
back into the system.
Pretty much.
What is the goodbye like? Who's going there to depart with Harold as he goes to the orphanage?
Well, I'm taking him. I don't know if anybody else wants to come
Connor
along.
and Cerulean.
Yes, Connor and Cerulean would go too.
Oh.
I guess Xander would go too. He did
Oh.
throw him after all.
Huh. Well. Oh, he gives everyone a hug.
Before she left, Cerulean would look at Cordovan.
Uh-huh.
Cerulean would look over at Cordovan and point at Pierogi. Cordovan, keep your eye on this one. Don't let anyone mess with him.
Cordovan pops his Erstat eye out.
Not what I meant!
Oh, I know. I just could not resist.
You see Jean-Philippe vomit and run to the back afterwards after you do that. Oh!
I just yell after him. Try not to get any on the furniture.
Purdy winces and covers his eyes at that sight.
I do not think your humor is appreciated, brother. If you put that thing in someone's mug again, I will beat you over the head with it.
With the mug or with the eye?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
She'll flip him off as she walks away.
You walk the boy through the town. I don't know if you feel anything sentimental towards this kid, Harold. It's your last walk with him. Maybe, I mean, it's not like you won't see him forever. He lives in the same city. He gives each of you a hug and says, well, thank you for, everything you've done for me. I hope I, when I grow up, I'm gonna be like you guys. I'm gonna protect everybody and do good.
Connor will ruffle his head and show you what will be here waiting for you. Yeah. But in the meantime, if you need anything, and he'll reach into his pocket. If you need anything else from us, you know where we are, and he'll hand him a sending stone. Just in case.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll make sure.
Callum will also kind of pat his head, but after he says that, when he gets older, when he grows up, he wants to be like us. Callum kind of gets a very far off look in his eye, and he starts to tear up, and he just turns around and just kind of just shadow steps away.
Cerulean will kind of scoop him up and give him a hug before setting him back on the ground. I'm sure you'll grow up big and strong, little one. And like Gunnar said, we'll be waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like you soon.
She'll ruffle his hair. Let us know if you need anything.
Was that everyone that came?
Oh wait. Dan will float up to him and kneel down to his height. Let me give you some advice my late captain gave to me. Then he speaks in ahead. No one cares if you fail, which is why you have to succeed. Remember that.
Wow, I heard you in my brain.
Yes. Just some good advice that I live by.
He walks in towards the orphanage with the other kids as the sunset goes down. And then a fireball hits the building and kills all the kids. JK.
Oh, damn it, not again.
Uh,
What are you saying, Xander?
oh, nothing.
You return to the bar if that's where you're going back to, as Pineapple Tidbits offers Cordovan some more blue candy.
Do we get back in time to see that happening?
I don't know.
I mean, Callum shadow stepped away, so he probably sees it, but he just kind of ignores it and goes up to his room.
Cordovan, how do you react to Pineapple Tidbits giving you some blue candy?
Oh, excellent. I was looking for more of this.
He gives you like an ounce of blue candy. It looks like a bag of blue candy rocks.
I'm going to offer half to the new guy. Hey, this stuff is fantastic. Trust
Oh.
me.
And as this is happening,
what
if you're walking back, make an athletics or an acrobatics check. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Perky's gonna look very confused, and he's going, what is it?
That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. Callum gave it to me when we were on our vacation. Um, there's a bit of a blur and a whole pile of bear corpses.
Oh. Perhaps I'll pass on that, thank you.
You see an Asian man come up behind you and make you go fast. Yes, you think fast, everything good. You don't feel tired. Energy.
Um, I'll consider it. I I'm not into that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. And you see him just walk away, and he starts to play Russian roulette with Yumi, which is a this woman right here. She loves gambling, so they're playing Russian roulette at the table with the pistol. And as this is happening, Cordovan, do you take the blue candy?
Yes, I'm going to do that.
As you take the blue candy, Cerulean and Connor zip on in. As they watch you consume this blue candy, you see pineapple tidbits right next to you consuming some as well.
Oh no! Oh no! Cerulean just sprints across the tavern. Who gave him that? Who gave him that?
It was the little the I don't know what the fuck Pierogi would actually call him. He probably called him a bullywug. He doesn't know what species he is. The little bullywug or whatever.
Cerulean is gonna put all of her weight behind driving her fist into Cordovan's stomach, full run, and attempt
As,
to make
Cord-
puke up the rock candy.
as
Spit it out.
Cerulean
Spit it
comes
out.
sprinting in, Cordovan's going to slide the rest of the bag over to Pierogi and just say, when it comes down to it, in your darkest moment, eat the whole thing.
I'm good, thank you. Slides
Oh,
the
you
bag
always think
back.
you're good.
You see,
It,
you see Moira come up. If you're just sharing some product there, I wouldn't mind some myself.
yeah, I think you might have more of a use of it than me. So go ahead.
She takes a She takes a mug. She takes a little piece, crushes it with the mug, and just snorts. She goes, "Oh, doggy, okay, I am ready to work." And she just starts fucking, just going fucking flash speed as she runs around fucking serving everybody. Cordovan, you have roll a 1d4. You have the effects of haste and combat myth for 4 hours right now. You feel like you can do anything. You are Superman. Nothing can hurt you right now. Every conversation is interesting.
Oh no.
I think he was on this last time too. Basically combat meth.
And finally, Xander pops up, lagging behind a little bit.
Hmm. Well, yeah, this would be interesting. I just float over to the bar.
Are you still trying to punch me?
She tried the first time, but if it didn't connect and you started acting like you're on combat meth, she's gonna just.
Roll the attack if you're gonna punch him, and then if it hits, roll Constitution, Cordovan.
Oh, where are her claws? Because that's the only thing I have for an unarmed attack.
Yeah, we'll just count it as like a punch. Hiya! Okay! She punches you in the stomach. You got to make Constitution.
So that should be a 19 total.
Well, Cordovan is a freak of nature, and you just punch him in the stomach, and it's like punching a fucking brick wall. He doesn't give a shit.
God damn it, Cordovan!
Who keeps giving him this shit?
You! She just grabs Pineapple Tidbits by the back of his suit and picks him up.
Bop,
What have I
bop,
told you about giving my brother combat meth?
bop, 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 bop,
Hey, let that little man alone.
bop, 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 da.
There are no bears in this city for him to kill, Xander. What the fuck do you think he's gonna do now?
Bear.
I don't know, fight someone?
Get out of here, you little shit. She'll drop him on the floor.
You drop him on the floor, and Pineapple Tidbits, because I can't spell, hops around everywhere, and then also joins in the game of Russian roulette, whereas so far, no one has been shot.
Anyways, welcome to Vaeloria. Cerulean just says, looking at Progi.
Thank you, I think.
Well, maybe it doesn't work as well now. He seems oddly calm.
Cordovan is staring at his empty plate where his food used to be with just a deep look of sadness.
Oh, good fucking lord. Moira, could you get my brother another plate of food, please?
Oh, it'd be no bother. I could go out and find my own. Find my own.
She runs back quickly. How hungry are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hungry are you?
You know, I'm just going to say 10. Just 10.
She fucking goes into the kitchen and breaks a lot of plates and other things, and she comes back with a pile of food that doesn't make sense. A big tray full of macaroni, bacon, salad, and different types of meats. She goes, "Here you go!" And she starts running back.
Cordovan just carefully turns to look at Pierogi. Are you hungry at all? Would you like any of this? No? Okay, well, I guess I'll eat it all. And then just begins shoveling it into his mouth.
He's
To ask
gonna
that
look
more,
mildly horrified.
to ask that more slowly, are you hungry?
No, not particularly.
Fair enough. I suppose you did just fall out of the ceiling. I'm Cerulean, by the way.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. I am Pierogi. And he extends his hand to shake Cerulean's.
She'll very carefully take her hand and take his hand in hers and shake it. Pleasure.
You can just call me Kana.
And,
Okay. Pleasure to
this is
meet you.
This is Cordovan. She'll poke the back of Cordovan's head.
Huh? What? Who said my name?
I did, you oaf! Go back to your
Oh,
food.
okay.
Oh, we're doing introductions now? Well, Xander floats over with Bob. You can call me Xander, and this little cephalopod, a dear friend of mine, Bob.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, that is Nir. I'll point at the giant white dog with the red eyes.
Where'd Callum go?
Callum eventually comes back downstairs and sees Cordovan just eating a bunch of food and just says, "What? You know what? I'm not even going to ask."
As you see this, Callum, you hear a gunshot coming from the table where everyone is at, and Akira Takahashi falls on the floor.
Oh,
Is he dead?
It looks like it.
You just
Still
see
alive, bro?
Callum. You just see Callum get a new soul stone.
Someone got unlucky.
When you try to suck the soul, it sucks back into the body of Akira Takahashi as Yumi touches him, and not on his peepee, but back to life. And then she says, "You owe me 10 platinum."
Callum
And
just
not
rolls.
to and not to you, Callum. She's saying this to Akira, and he goes,
Oh,
10 platinum for the murder or 10 platinum for the resurrection?
"Oh, we were seeing whoever got shot first. Was gonna give up the 10 platinum, and Akira lost fair and square."
Callum just rolls his eyes just at the whole entire thing because he does not get the point of gambling.
Ah, that looks like fun. Can I get the next game?
Would you?
Xander,
Really,
you
Xander?
cannot be serious.
How much?
You're going to shoot yourself in the head.
How much would you
Don't
like to
worry.
bet, sweetie?
Well, I'm still trying to save up, so how about 500 gold?
500 gold. Okay. Between all of
Hmm.
us, anybody else would like to join this game?
Cordovan, don't you dare. I see you sneaking over there.
Oh, I
Connor
didn't
puts
think of doing
down
this openly.
Okay,
150 gold.
everybody that is in this game right now, roll a 1d6. If you roll a 1, you get shot, but you can use your inspiration.
Oh no.
Can I use an inspiration to roll a 1?
Do you want to use a 1? Why?
Because it'd be funny.
Okay, go. If you want to
No, it's
die,
fine. It's fine. I'll take
if you
it.
want auto fail, go ahead. Cordovan, are you keeping that 1?
Callum will just turn to Pierogi and say, sorry, I don't think I mentioned my name. I'm Callum. Callum Rhinestone, but you can just call me Callum.
Croaky's like actively covering his eyes from the absolute fucking mess that had went on over at that table. And he's like, oh, hello. My name's Croaky. Nice to meet you.
Why don't you sit on my other side? So you
Okay.
don't see that.
If you're gambling again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Cordovan that you're gonna keep that 1 and you're dead.
You're about to say, is he okay?
I'm keeping the 1.
Okay, you get shot in the head, and you die for a second, and then you're brought back to life instantly from Yumi. And she says, "Oh, well, I guess you're out." So everybody else that's not out, roll the 1d6.
Cal will just
Wow.
look at Cordovon and say, "So how did that feel?"
Uh, pretty bad. Didn't want to lose right away. Just happy I didn't bet.
Keeping.
Cerulean just shakes her head.
Oh yeah, just have
Connor, you blow your brains out and then you are brought back to life by Yumi afterwards and says, I guess.
wouldn't I just regenerate from it?
You know what?
Naturally.
I don't know the rules, okay? I'm not the DM. But something happens. Either regeneration or fucking magic.
You
Or
turn to
What's
mist.
caught?
I'm about to
Or-
say, yeah,
Turn
when
to
you
mist. Misty escape.
Oh yeah, that does happen too.
so who is left? Xander?
Yes.
Okay. Roll again. It's just you and me. Okay. Roll again. It's just you and me.
Oh, I always kind of wonder what would happen if I did that.
The second you get close enough, Cerulean slaps you on the back of the head.
Look, I know.
Oh, do you?
Look, I'm
you
a
wanted to
fucking
know what?
vampire. I
Making me watch you do
Ah! Sorry.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, Cordovon shouts.
Xander, you win 4,496 gold from the
You
pot
just see
as
Xander. You see Xander just flow in the air, just laugh maniacally.
you see half of Yumi's head get blown away by the gun as it reforms afterwards and says, "Ah, man. Well, you are the champion."
I'm surprised
Callan's
y'all learn right now not to bet against me.
Callan just looks at Xander. It's just like, I think he truly does have a calling in gambling. But I also think he is just an absolute madman at this point.
You,
Yes, I think half the people in this party are madmen.
Oh, come on. If I have practically immortal, let me have a little bit of fun with it.
Well, you're different, Connor, because you're a vampire. Cordovon and Xander are not. If they get
Yes.
shot in the head, they won't just turn
Cordovon's
into mist.
practically unkillable. Cordovon's practically unkillable.
I mean, even if he is, I don't much like seeing my brother and my boyfriend blow their brains out. I see that's enough on the battlefield. Wonderful
Nice.
introduction to the new guy in the bar, too. Jesus Christ.
You're
Oh,
right.
I am so sorry. We didn't even offer you a slot to play.
Sorry, sweetheart.
Well, congratulations, I guess, Xander.
Yes. There's nothing quite like winning a bet with everything staked down.
Pineapple Tidbits hops on the counter, Xander, and offers you some blue candy.
Some victory sweets. Why not?
Callum
No,
will
Xander, don't you
immediately
dare!
Callum will immediately push pineapple tidbits off the bar.
Why you guys so mean to that little man?
I'm trying to help
Xander.
you not get hopped up on meth, Xander.
Okay, why don't you roll either athletics or acrobatics for your abuse against this
I'm
poor
going to instill it.
person?
I'm going to instill some rules against that once I brain finishes putting itself back together so I can do paperwork.
You push Pineapple Tidbits on the ground. He falls flat on his face. He cries. He runs back outside from the back as he cries. Do you feel good about yourself? You feel like a tough
Well,
guy, Callum?
After he sees him cry, he does feel bad, but at the same time, he's like,
You
we
feel
need to definitely get a hold of this blue candy situation.
I know,
Mm.
he'll write something up about it.
Come on, it's not
Like
like anybody's
instead of
got
having the
hurt
thing
by it yet.
confiscated from Cordovan. What were you saying, Xander?
It's not like anybody's got hurt by it yet. Except those bears, but
Yet.
they're bears. Who cares about them?
Yet. We don't exactly want to wait until people are tearing each other apart to do something.
Yes. Or my brother gets hold of Bad Batch. And then we have a pile of dead humans.
Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it?
So, am I still under the effects of it, even though I died and came back?
Yep,
Sweet.
you're still on combat myth, sir. And yeah, if there's nothing, and if there's anything you guys want to do beyond this, just let me know. Like as you're
I
having
want to.
this conversation.
I'm gonna go out, spend my winnings.
Oh my, excuse me.
Cerulean is probably just gonna stay on the bar and keep an eye on Pierogi.
Yeah, he's staying there.
Calvin will probably maybe go to a booth and probably start talking to Vincent a little bit. He at least likes, he wants to talk to him to at least make it seem like he's not at least lonely.
Hmm.
My boy Callum, what do you want?
Uh, Nothing much. Though I guess, well, number one, I was gonna talk to you just to, I guess, make sure you're not lonely or anything, but also, um, about your clan. Um, you're okay with, like, the decision you make, correct?
What decision are you talking about?
Your daughter.
You meaning what happened with the votes and who's in charge now?
Yes.
I'm completely fine. There's nothing I can do to influence everybody after death.
You're not dead, Vincent.
Hmm, I've been dead for a long time. If that's what it is to be a vampire.
Well, I guess if you want to say in that sense, then yes, but
But
other than that,
I feel Lulu, she would be a great leader with Lysander.
that's good.
A little ruthless for my taste, but I've heard rumors.
She won't be a problem, will she?
Hmm. Well, I don't think so, but she does crazy things. The willing that she would let the willing sacrifice themselves to get certain artifacts, I've heard.
Okay, I'll make sure to put a pin in that. But other than that, I just wanted to make sure that you weren't feeling lonely or anything.
I'm never lonely. The lives I've consumed. I can have many conversations with anybody I want. It seems like you are the lonely one.
Mm. That reminds me. that thing you tried to do after making your speech, where I felt very weird, what exactly were you doing?
What do you mean?
I felt very far away from my body for a quick second.
Hmm.
What did you
Oh,
do?
I was trying to be something like a puppet master and take control of you.
And why and what exactly did you plan to do with my body?
Whatever I please. To feel the touch of a woman's kiss, to drink some beer, maybe the taste of blood.
Okay. Listen, Vincent. I wouldn't mind, except for the whole kiss part, but just to drink or so, I wouldn't mind it, but we do have to have some stipulations.
If I'm in control of your body, you have no stipulations on me. I'm gonna have a wild carnival.
I'd rather you didn't, at least not in my body, but I'm saying that if you just want to drink and talk and such, I wouldn't mind you taking over. If that's all you were to do.
Do you take me for a choir boy?
Well, I don't know, but then again, you've been around for centuries. I imagine you'd be tired of something.
Tired? No. I know myself more than anyone. And what I want is excess of hedonism, orgies, blood, lust, women, men, whatever I want.
Yeah, maybe, again, not in my body, since,
You have no choice if I ever win the battle of wits with you. One of these days, I'm gonna take control and have a party.
okay,
That new ha-
noted.
that new rabbit boy looks nice over there. Is a quite a cutie.
Okay, Vincent. Ugh, goodness gracious, I forgot. You know, for a centuries old man, you sure are horny.
It never changes. If anything, when you become something like us, the vampire, it amplifies your urges.
Well, that explains why you vampires do like your orgies and such.
And what about
Well,
what about you?
what do you mean?
What makes you happy, Callum?
Cal legit looks taken aback by that sudden question. Um, uh, spending time with the people I care with, I suppose, is a nice little fun time, fun activity, but other than that, I haven't really had time to figure out what other things I like to do. Reading and such is nice.
And what of your family?
What do you mean?
Do you love your family? Have you had a good relationship with them?
Mm, yes. Where is all this coming from,
What about your
Vincent?
father?
Callum gets a faraway look and says, Vincent, what is this coming from? Why are you asking this?
I'm just making conversation.
Oh, what about you and your father? Or your mother? Or your siblings, if they're even alive?
Hmm. My mother was a whore. My father was some snobby nobleman. Not much to tell there.
I can't talk about my father yet. It brings up very badly bleeding scars. But he was a good man.
Don't let the weight burden you of what your father did to you, or what you think of him. Just admire the strength that you've become from this, the growth.
Callum starts crying.
He disappears as you start crying. And if you have high PP, you notice Callum crying.
Taddy's in his room.
Oh, I came back down.
Yeah, they were sitting at the bars right here.
Oh.
I can't even think of the name. The fucking
Booth?
booth. Yeah, booth.
Cerulean's gonna immediately stand up and go over to Connor. Or Callum. Too many C names in this party.
Callum's quarterman. Sorry.
Callum, you alright?
Callum just wipes his eyes and just nods his head. Just like, yes, I'm fine.
You should?
Yes. I'm not comfortable talking about it now. But I did learn that, Vincent every once in a while will try to possess my body, so if I start talking about orgies with men and women and drinking blood and beer and all this such, please stop me.
Excuse me, what?
Yes, apparently when I ask for Vincent's help after a while, he can sometimes attempt to possess me. And I told him I wouldn't mind it if he just used it to drink and maybe talk, but he said that he wants orgies with men, women, and such, and all that such. And I don't exactly want him doing that with my body. So if I just, I don't know, lock me in my room or something, please.
That blood-sucking son of a bitch.
You see
Yes,
an ethereal head of Vincent pop out of the side of Callum and say, "Or just join in the fun." And he pops back out.
Sorry, you're not my type.
What are you talking
And
about? Are you saying Callum isn't your type?
ew!
Yeah,
With
you
no
hear,
offense, Cerulean
you
is
have
obviously with somebody, but she's not my type either.
you have a mouth grow on the palm of your hand, and it says, "So you hear that, Callum? You're not attractive enough for your friend Cerulean."
No, Callum is plenty cute.
Oh,
Still, ew!
so you like him?
It's like a brother, maybe?
Hmm. I've watched some
No, I would not fuck
things
him,
where
if that's what you're
different.
asking.
Oh, what are you doing,
Callum's
brother?
What?
Callum is just sweating, hoping Connor is not hearing any of this.
Oh, Connor hears everything.
What was Vincent saying?
He's just being inappropriate, basically, at this point. He's like even if Callum like covers the palm to like try to muffle it, Like another
Yeah,
mouth,
he does.
like another mouth, like pops up like somewhere like else on his body, like on the side of his face and such, and just keeps switching places and saying like the stupidest things.
And with that, Callum's just could be like, I'm gonna go, and then just this time he does like run up. He starts running up towards his room.
Cerulean goes back to the bar, shaking her head.
As you run up to your room, Callum, the back of your neck forms a mouth that says, "Anybody that wants to feel good, come up onto my room."
Callum slaps the back of his neck and just says, "Disregard that," and just runs upstairs.
Cerulean grabs the rest of her drink, chugs it, and then says to the entire bar, "If I see anyone heading for those stairs, I am breaking your skull open."
You see one woman kind of like she was about to head for the stairs, and she goes, "Okay, I am just backing away."
This was dramatic.
Yes, it was.
He's
And
kind
now
of
I have
cute.
to keep an eye out for Callum getting possessed by Vincent. Lovely.
Well,
Add that to the list along with Cordovan not getting any more combat meth.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Vincent, that's giving you a hard time, really.
I'm more worried about what he might do to Callum if I can't catch him.
Well, that's not entirely sure of.
Cerulean just sighs and orders another drink.
By the way, Pierogi, you're free to take one of the rooms upstairs.
Yeah, I might
If you're
have to.
planning on staying around.
Well, it's not like I really know where else to go, so I think I will.
To hear
Does
that.
all of this does all of this happen normally? All the shooting, the dead people being revived, a mouth popping on that guy's body.
No. The mouth is new.
Oh, good to know.
Aside from
You
that, this is actually
Oh,
a pretty quiet day.
you see a being wearing a colorful suit and weird features pop up. Hey, Cordovan, wouldn't you think that with this energy, right, you'd be able to stop a lot of crime right now, wouldn't you think?
Vexis?
Oh yeah, I absolutely think I could.
Just think about the possibilities. You're sitting here right now, wasting time staring at this plate or bowl, right? Think about the energy you could be using to stopping crime right now.
Cerulean, I don't need to keep an eye on our newcomer anymore, do I?
If you are getting to the roundabout way of asking me if I am going to let you out in the city while you are opped up on that mess, the answer is no.
But Cerulean, this is just having the edge.
No, this dead bears, I am not risking having to file another 7 incident reports.
Well, it's not bears that will be piling up. Think about it, a pile of criminals from Cordovan.
That's
And
not how
they,
that's not
uh,
how the law works,
uh,
Vectus.
well, it does. Well, we are the law, right, Cordovan? We are the law, aren't we?
We might
Can't
be
you
the
cut him
law,
off?
but I am still the leader of the Pride, and I say no.
Oh, she's the leader. Are you gonna accept that, Cordovan?
Do you have a server license?
Do I? Oh, well, I'm sorry, buddy, but I really can't interfere with anything physically. I'm just a ghost, essentially.
How the hell do you know what a server license is?
Well, you have to be able to uphold the law.
Cordovan,
Connor just looks slightly bewildered.
I think you could do a lot of good with this energy.
He's doing the best good he can, sitting right here, letting me keep an eye on him.
Is he, or do you feel that way? Do you feel that way, Cordovan, truly? Or do you feel like you could be wrestling somebody right now for no reason? Or for justice?
Oh, you bring up an awful good point.
I do, I know I do. Hey, and
Cord-
I'm essentially Cerulean's better part.
No, you're not, Vexus. My better part is over there. She'll point at Connor.
I'm the better part.
I mean, you're better than him.
Fair point.
I mean, I don't do the things that Connor does. I don't break furniture, as per se, but I offer power and knowledge, Cordovan. you ever
Cordovan's gonna
see?
stand up, crack his neck.
Yeah.
Watch Connor go over, and he'll give Cerulean a kiss on the cheek. Well, good luck with him. I'll go keep an eye on Callum.
Very well. If you're any breaking furniture down here, it's probably just us.
Oh boy.
Yes, I'm sorry to say, new little friend. You kind of fell into, a bit of a pot of hot shit. Not going to lie.
Oh, that's lovely. Good to
Come on,
know.
Bogey. I'll show you a room. You don't want to be in this.
Time to
Yeah,
take
I
a
really
bite out
don't.
of crime.
Those two are a force of nature.
Cordovan, are you gonna take a bite out of crime?
Yep, but I'm
Roll.
not gonna try to go past. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say roll a D1000 to see how much crime you.
Cerulean would be accompanying Cordovan to keep him in check.
Are you keeping him in check? But are you also going to be stopping crime, Cerulean, for four
She will be
hours
stopping
straight?
crimes with her brother on a leash.
Okay. Roll a D1000 with your brother.
So both of us.
Yes. Let's see how much crime you stop.
I think you need to give Pierogi an upstairs token, by the way.
I don't like probing
Fair
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Okay. Cordovan, are you capturing them alive or are you killing them?
I'm going to capture them alive because Cerulean is watching. Also, I know she can patch them up.
What about you, Cerulean? Are you keeping them alive or are you killing them?
Oh, she's keeping them alive.
Okay, well, between the two of you, you have caught beyond 1,000 people flooding the prison with criminals. You have done the justice for Vaeloria today within 4 fucking hours, lowering the crime rate substantially low.
Does Xander see this when he's out shopping?
Yes, you see them grabbing 4 to 5 criminals at a time, Xander, and you're just minding your own business. What are you buying?
Oh yeah, if you, Marina, if you scroll up just scroll up on the map, you can walk around the upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm buying an amulet of health.
Whoops. I don't seem to be able to move that token.
You're buying an amulet of health.
Yes.
It is going to be 4,000. You can't move the token.
I cannot.
I
The
will.
upstairs one.
I will try to fix that fucking upstairs one. God damn it. Oops. Pierogi hardcore. Do you want to spend that much, Mr. Xander?
Can I haggle for it?
Yeah. How you gonna haggle? Persuasion, intimidation, deception.
And just for persuasion.
Okay.
I am part of the watch at the hall. You need to keep them armed and ready. Persuasion.
Okay. They lower it to 2 platinum.
Alright, I spend that.
All right. Do you buy anything else?
I'm gonna
And
upgrade my rod of the pack keeper to +2.
can you control your fucking token, Peru?
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I can control it now.
Okay,
Thank you.
then. You say you're getting your staff +2?
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 plat.
Okay. Also, I can also move Pierogi token.
Oh, I
So can
only
I.
did that if they need if Pierogi needed help with editing certain things, but I can turn that off whenever if you feel like you're a Pierogi.
Um,
Do you have ramen noodles in your belly button?
what?
What? Which room do you want?
I don't know what ones are occupied or like what
I don't
is owned.
either.
I guess I'll take
Oh,
this empty one then. Well,
Oh no.
I don't think that one's occupied. I'm just gonna
I
assume.
don't think so.
You have to share a wall with Cerulean and Connor. Have fun with that.
oh, I'm sure it'll go great.
Well, there's a buffer. There's a staff meeting room.
The meeting room is between the bedrooms? Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
I'd say there might be a reason why that bedroom is empty.
Okay, after doing a day of justice and getting to know each other, you all fall asleep soundly into the night and wake up the next morning, getting your usuals. What do you guys do?
Pokey, you just hear a lot of loud knocking.
Uh, I guess in the morning, Cerulean will go downstairs and get her usual breakfast.
Who hears loud knocking?
Nothing.
Oh.
Daniel also goes down and gets his usual eggs, bacon, toast, and tea.
Yeah, Bruggy's gonna. Sorry, you continue.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just say Bruggy's gonna go downstairs and get breakfast as he still kind of wraps his head around all this.
Yeah, Pierogi, the only person you hear about that can potentially teleport you back to where you are from is a man named Elgar Stormweave.
Hmm. Would he be told about how he could get there, or?
How would he get to Elgar?
Yeah.
He is the sovereign of the city, or the king, if you want to call him that.
Okay. All right. I've done my part.
Callum's awake, but he's just chilling in his room for now. For a little bit.
Cerulean would have checked on the Bibelith egg before coming downstairs.
Cordovan is probably actually still sleeping off his crime-solving bing.
Binge?
Binge, thank you.
The night of, you check on the egg. You wake up the next morning and it looks like something hatched, but there's nothing there.
Well, that changes her morning routine. For breakfast, she is going on a spider hunt.
It's too early. It's too early. What's wrong?
Color the egg hatched, and there is nothing
What?
here.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I. She's gonna immediately divine sense.
Where the hell could it have gone? Why would we have to the owning camp?
I don't know. So who's going on the spider hunt with Cerulean?
To take a bite of crime.
Well, did she tell? I guess she told everybody else that the spider's missing.
Oh yeah.
This is why I said it wasn't a good idea. Take this thing back to the city.
It's fine. It's fine. What could a little baby spider do?
Eat somebody.
Is it like no? Is it nowhere in the tavern? 'Cause she would check that place top to bottom.
How far is it? 60 feet? Nope.
60 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, nope. Nowhere near you. You don't sense
Does,
anything other than the typical things of like Connor and something of an evil aura off of uh Xander, a fiendish aura.
So the usual.
Well, no, actually, this aura is actually a little newer.
Xander, you just see Cerulean turn her head and like stare at you.
Dan just stares back, with Bob also staring.
Like before, Xander was just, normal. Like he didn't really exude anything, but like now, like you when you look at Xander, you feel pure fucking chaos and evil. Like as you look at him with your divine sense.
Xander, have you made any new deals with devils lately?
Nope, no deals with devils. No, no.
Your patron, giving you any trouble?
Just the usual visions, aspirations.
Are you
Uh,
sure about that? Because
yeah,
to
I'm sure.
my eyes, you look very different.
Uh, Different how?
Quite honestly, you reek of chaos.
And he
Best
gestures
of...
towards everything else. Like everything else isn't chaotic.
no, this is different. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
But
I
you
think
reek.
we have a spider to find. I think, right?
Oh, right, yes. I guess that takes priority right now.
yes, before it eats somebody.
Pierogi, you might want to come with us.
What, giant spider? What?
It's not
It
giant.
shouldn't be that big, no.
We can only
Uh,
hope.
uh, uh, sure, I suppose I could.
Spider hunt. Let's go.
Honor will take his raven form and just fly kind of really low, like just above the rooftop, see if he sees anything.
Okay, roll if you're looking for the spider, roll either investigation or survival.
Ooh,
All of us?
I'll do mine with advantage with. Uh,
Damn.
Can you hear me?
Now we
yes.
yeah.
can.
Now we
Oh,
can.
okay. I said so many stupid shit. Okay. What did I say? So as you investigate and search through the city, you come upon a complex where you find an old lady where her face was melted off, basically. No one knows. Well, the citizens around look around and are curious, are trying to figure out what killed this lady. Her face looks
Connor
like.
will swoop.
Hmm.
Connor will swoop from his raven form in the middle of them. Back away. Watch business. Go back to your jobs or whatever.
Does anyone look closely at this woman?
Cerulean will after casting Gentle Repose on her.
Okay. Do a medicine with advantage. Okay. It doesn't take much of a fucking scientist or a biologist to figure out that the woman died from getting her face eaten by a spider at this point.
Fucking hell. Somebody get her to a cleric. Paying out the fucking pockets for this. Cerulean's going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Mm-hmm. You don't detect anything.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes, so she is going to scour the neighborhood.
For
So
10
this is
minutes?
outside of a warehouse.
This is like in a cul-de-sac right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going for 10 minutes. She is going to scour the place.
Callum is checking like maybe like back alleys and dark alleys and stuff like that.
Okay, do
Damn
an
it.
investigation.
Uh,
10 minutes. Callum and Cerulean, after scouring the neighborhood and investigating uh, where possibly this thing could be, you find it cornered into an alley where both of you at this point could either kill it or capture it, or what do you do at this moment?
Callum points his gun at it, intending to kill it.
Wait a moment.
It's really this thing literally ate a woman's face off. We are not keeping it.
It's
Just give me a few minutes. It's just a
probably
baby.
didn't. Yes, it probably didn't mean to. It's just hungry. It's no
Are you
different than a vampire. Vampire that just turned.
are you too serious? This thing literally killed a woman, and you still want to keep it.
And keep me around.
Well, yes, but you have control of yourself most of the time. And even when you don't, you at least have Cerulean to rein you back. This thing is going to possibly get out again, and then kill somebody else.
Nah, if we train it not to.
Let's let it try.
Are you all serious right now?
Yeah, I'd have to agree on Callum on this. So what the fuck?
The
This is
cerulean, while they're bickering, is going to just telepathically reach out to the Bibboleth.
What are you saying to this thing?
Hello, sweetheart. You've had a bit of a morning, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I figured you were. How about we don't snack on people and
What's a
find you
people?
something else to eat?
What's a people?
Um, you know what you ate earlier?
I ate meat.
Meats that ran and screamed, probably, and walked on two legs and looked like that. That was a people. That is not on the menu.
I I can't eat things with two legs.
Not ones that look like what you ate. No, like him here. She'll put her hand on Connor's head. If he looks like this, no eating it.
What do they look like you?
No eating it either.
What can I eat?
Well, if you come here, I will take you back home and I will show you.
Do a persuasion with advantage. The spider humanoid demon like creature crawls upon you, the size of a bowling ball, crawls on your shoulder.
Are we seriously taking this thing back?
Are you going to argue with him?
Look, it is just a baby. It didn't know what it was eating was not what it should be eating. That spell I cast on that woman will make sure a cleric can cast a raise dead spell on her. Might as well just pay for the mistake and not let it happen again.
I. Fine. Fine. But if it happens again, it will be shot on the spot.
That is acceptable. But I can assure you right now, it really had no idea what it was doing.
Can I eat that person?
No, like I said, I will take you home and I will show you what is good to eat.
I'm hungry.
Then we'd better hurry. I'm going to hurry up back to the tavern. The little one is quite hungry.
Alright, this goes. I need to stop by a butcher shop.
Callum's just gonna shake its head and just walk back to the tavern.
Yep, Fergie will follow.
Janice goes with and then try to coo at the little spider.
Okay, and we will take a 10-minute break. I need to use the bathroom.
Same.
All right, I'll be
Same.
back
Okay.
in 10.
Be back.
think this is going to go well for us.
I'm back.
It's going to go well for us.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope Pierogi's enjoying Vaeloria.
He's going through the motions right now.
You gotta go see Elkar.
I mean, he might. I have to see if he gets roped into more shenanigans or not.
Cerulean's just trying to look out for him. He'll also get eaten alive if he steps out into the city.
Yeah, he probably would, honestly.
Wonder why the spider just left the tavern instead of eating anyone in there.
Hmm?
I wonder why the spider left the tavern instead of eating anybody there.
Oh no.
I mean, Cerulean was probably sleeping right there.
And we both didn't hear it.
Yeah, sneaky little bastard. This massive cookie is delicious.
You're still
Ooh,
eating that.
nice.
Huh?
You're still eating that.
Yeah, I've been so distracted. I've taken like maybe 3 bites.
Mm.
forgot I had tavern music ambiance playing.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Just got back.
Ah, nice. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You know, Brody really does not like blood and violence and all that. And within like the first 10 minutes of him arriving, there's been blood and violence.
Welcome to Vaeloria.
I was about to say, you'll get so much of that in Vaeloria.
Cerulean gets one shot every other week.
That
We have a
too.
good time.
A blend of hearts. Heart.
Oh, lovely.
A woman just got her face eaten off by a baby spider.
And we're still keeping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Callum is so not happy.
He's just a little
One
guy.
platinum to bring the woman back to life, and it was just a baby.
Yeah, it's still only a baby. What in the world will it do once it hits juvenile and then adult?
If it's a problem, we'll take
Mm.
If it's a problem, we'll take care of it. But right now, it's a baby.
He's just a little guy.
And I clearly can communicate.
Yeah, Callum is still not a happy camper, but we'll go with it for
I'm gonna put
now.
money on it right now. Callum and the Bibelith are gonna become inseparable.
Oh my god, I doubt that, but I mean, I won't. But I won't. I doubt it, but that don't mean it's impossible.
It's gonna be like the guy who doesn't want the pet.
Oh, the dad that doesn't want a cat, but then they get a cat.
Got a great D&D meme for this.
Me, my girlfriend, and her 2-ton bibelith.
Oh, I just saw doodles. I just saw the little doodles. That bunny's pretty hot. Shut up.
Yes. Yes.
Poor
We need to
Xander
stop.
eating rocks.
Maybe we need to stop
Oh.
putting foreign objects in ourselves.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Stop
Oh,
hitting
that's cute.
on the fucking combat meth. For God's sake.
Oh gosh, if Callum gets possessed and the first thing that he does is hit on Pierogi, when Callum comes to, he's gonna be mortified.
I want to see that.
Oh, God.
That whole entire conversation, Callum was just sweating like, who else? He's like, oh god, he was like, I hope Connor isn't hearing all of this.
I mean, nothing really there for him to overhear that's bad.
Oh no, Callum just overthinks stuff, so he's just panicking about everything.
It's like good that Connor is overhearing that Cerulean thinks that Callum of like a brother and has no interest in fucking him.
Yeah. And Callum is the same. He's like, I mean, Cerulean, yes, she's beautiful, but I'm not into her. That and also she's taken, so it doesn't matter. But no, Vincent's just like, nah, we're gonna have a whole orgy and you can invite Cerulean. It's just like, no. Though
Yeah,
it was funny.
yeah, no.
That
If
was
if Vincent tries to run off with Callum's body, he is going to get very acquainted with the inside of a closet.
He also said he
Ball.
wants to drink. Huh?
So he already lives in a ball.
Well, yeah, well, he's gonna get reacquainted. He's gonna get acquainted with the inside of a closet.
That, and also he said he also wants to drink blood again. And I'm like, I'm not a vampire. I'm pretty sure if you make Callum drink blood, I'm going to be physically sick.
He is, and actually, to expand on that statement, he is going to get very well acquainted with being tied up inside of a closet. Because you
'Cause-
can't cast spells with your hands tied if they have semantic components.
Well, I mean, I don't know how being possessed by Vincent work. Like, do I become part vampire where I can drink blood? Like, I don't know how it works.
I have no idea.
Just know that if Callum just suddenly bursts out and just starts flirting with people, tie him up and put him away.
Yep, that's the plan. She would cast silence first to prevent any escapes, and then grab him.
I do like after Vincent yelled, like, if you want a good time, come to my room. And then, like, one lady started following.
It's really just, if I see anyone on those, I'm breaking their skull open.
Slowly backs away. Yeah, Callum was dark as mud during during that exchange.
I guarantee that Vincent be saying appropriate shit, Cerulean's firing right back at him.
Oh boy.
Is that how it actually is with Lozelle and the Owl Cub?
I mean, I've never had Lizelle in my party, but
Oh,
everyone loves
okay.
the owl cub.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I leave.
Oh,
Kitchen?
The hell's the DM?
I
Okay.
leave to an extent.
Hello.
Why is there a shy on Edgar?
He's just always there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
watching,
Watching.
taunting us.
looming.
The egg hatch, Stitches?
I am here. What?
Huh?
What do you say?
The Bibboleth egg hatched.
Oh, I could. Hey. No arriba.
And
Para.
want to know what the first thing it did?
I hope not eating someone.
It ate a woman's face off.
I mean, you guys did decide to keep it.
Yep.
Yep.
I did want.
Yep.
I did warn you.
Cerulean dipped into the watch's funds for a resurrection spell for her, and she is in the process.
Oh, it's straight up. Okay, first. Okay, first thing. I did say a lot of times. You guys know I have resurrection. I can't just do that. You don't need to spend money on that. Second,
Well, you weren't
that
there.
bad,
You
huh?
realized.
I don't even have. I have just resurrection. It's not that expensive actually.
Well, then you can handle that, and I don't have to dip into the money.
Yeah. If you guys haven't done that, yeah, just don't do
Yeah,
that.
we're still
I
on the
can
way
I
back
can
to
take
the
care of
tavern.
that.
So yeah, you can handle that.
Wait, did it just eat your face in like a how fast? Not even a.
It hatched sometime during the night, and instead of deciding to eat the Leonin, or that was in the room with it, or any of the tavern members, it scuttled out the door without anyone noticing it somehow, and ran to a random neighborhood and ate a random woman.
Oh, it ate a random woman. I thought you say it ate my face. So I thought it ate Kalo. It like came out of the air and immediately ate Kalom's entire head. Oh, a random woman. That's worse.
Indeed. Yeah, no, not none of us. Yeah, just a random, civilian lady just minding her own business. Suddenly gets her face eaten.
Oh
We brought
boy.
back the light.
But Isaac is going to have some strong words to say about that.
It's a baby. It's a baby. It literally did not know what it was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I
worry,
knew. He ain't
Callum's
know
still
what he was
bad.
doing. It's a demon. They know what they do. They're eating people. This is what they do.
No, Cerulean talked to it. It didn't even know what people was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Callum does not feel good about it either, but he's just like, if it does it again, it's immediately getting shot.
Yeah, you're. I'm gonna which let's just say that you guys did a good fucking persuasion check in Brightside to not immediately kill it on the spot. And I'm gonna say that the same thing happened. They were like, I'm gonna kill it if you do it again. That's like, I'm not gonna be fucking spending resurrection every time this thing kills someone.
It's fine. Cerulean will teach it the difference between people and food.
She better do.
Hopefully, this thing is smart.
I mean, it's smart enough to talk.
Well, telepathically, I don't think he can physically talk.
Maybe not yet. It is still a baby.
I
Well, I mean,
imagine.
go
I
on.
guess DM is skill.
He said I think he had to use the bathroom, and he hasn't come back yet. I hope he didn't
He
fall
fell in
in.
the toilet.
Damn.
Didn't the bigger Bivaliths talk? Like mimicking?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. They were also able to manipulate or mimic people that they've eaten, which is another type of horrifying. Oh yeah. Also, Vincent every once in a while might try to possess Callum. So if Callum's acting very weird one day, lock him in a closet. Or, well, I don't know if you can do anything for possession really, but yeah.
I got something for possession.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Although it's not that nice.
It's not that what?
Nice.
Oh. What is it?
That's a surprise.
Damn it, Xander.
Okay. Damsels in here, huh?
No.
Nope.
Found
Ah.
the toilet.
No one else is working tomorrow, right? So I'm not.
I am.
I'm not.
I'm working.
I do.
I don't.
Nope.